Good morning, everyone. 'Twas the night before Christmas Eve. We are up bright and early this morning. We've already gone and done our tennis and gym, if you can't tell by the state of me. We are embarking on our annual last-minute Christmas bonanza. It's funny because we plan everyone's gifts far ahead of time. Like, we always think about it. We have a Christmas list going on probably in November, and we think about it, and it's just, you know, we're slow to action with these things. And it's one of those moments in life where I'm like, do I like Christmas? I sit there and I think of the opening scenes of The Grinch when little Cindy Lou is like running around the city with her dad, and she's like, is this really what Christmas is all about? And he's like, this is what it's all about, honey. And the gifts are just like piled and everyone's going insane. That's what I feel about doing the Christmas shop. But we're about to embark on it, and coming to Metrotown days before Christmas, it's gonna be insane, I'm sure. But we did come right after the gym, right at opening, so we're hoping that we'll be okay. But we've got a list, we're checking it twice, gonna go in and see what we can find, and guys, let's get this thing done. Let's wrap up this Christmas season with a big old bang. So the mall is literally closed right now. Like, it doesn't even open for another 20 minutes. All the stores are closed, but Indigo is open somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But it's crazy because there's so many people already. A lot of people are thinking the same thing as us, where we're just gonna walk around until they should open. So I know that Indigo is technically a bookstore, but usually we come here. Oh, the music's really loud, Dan. Apologies, the Christmas music was blasting in there, which is so fair, but that's the one and only copyright strike I've ever gotten on my YouTube channel, was from the video last year. There was like 3 seconds of a Christmas carol playing in the background, and they flagged my video, and I like to be in good standing with the YouTube fam. So as I was trying to say in there, usually Indigo is good for just like random gifts. I know it's a bookstore, but they often have like a lot of, actually the one downtown has like the whole wellness, like health and wellness section. They have a whole beauty section. This one, definitely different vibes. They didn't have as much. It was very much just like mugs and sweaters and things, but I was kind of hoping that we'd find more like stocking stuffer vibes. Didn't see anything that tickled our souls, but we'll go back there for wrapping paper after, because the wrapping paper is on sale. Love to see it. All right guys, round one done. We just dropped everything off at the car. We picked up the wrapping paper. Hands were too full. I couldn't even pull up my phone. So I have reached very, very sleepy point. We have stopped to get some food. There's a restaurant called Casbah that's in every food court suddenly. I never noticed it before. It was in Pacific Center. It's a Persian grill. Okay, it's so good. We've honestly been eating here a lot lately. They have rice, they have chicken skewers. It's phenomenal. They have like a Persian bean stew. Oh my god. Just delicious. If you're wanting food on the go and still want to be a little healthy vibes, it's amazing. So we're just waiting for it. That's the only problem. It takes like 10 to 15 minutes. So if you're like actually in a rush, you know. So we're gonna eat this and then embark on round 2. Oh, you guys, we made it. It is 2:30. We literally left the house just after 5 this morning. It has been a very long day, but we got the bulk of our Christmas shopping done. Blessed be, got some sweet, succulent little wrapping paper, and we can go forth and make some Christmas magic happen on this fine day. Meryl! Come here, little one! Yes, let your voice be heard! Let it be heard! Oh! No! I'm gonna put you in a Christmas hat today, Meryl. Guys, I smell so bad. I need to shower. I have bathed. I just had a fabulous bath, and while I was having a bath, I was actually watching Victoria's vlog from our trip, and I was just feeling so giggly and just sad that we aren't like living beside them, because truly I feel like both Alex and Vic are just our bosom friends. And I was also thinking, I don't know if it was someone's comment on their vlog or one of our vlogs, but it was like, we need to see more of Dan. I feel like he's such a funny guy. And I realized, like, in our vlogs, we didn't really film much of you and Alex. But it's so great. We all just have so much in common, and it's just so fun. And I was just watching the vlog in the tub. I don't know, maybe Dan will poke his head and voice in more in 2026. You guys just have to comment below and tell him that that's what you want to see. Anyway, Alex and Vic, I'm so grateful that we were able to squeeze in that little trip before the holiday, and it was just so nice watching the vlogs back. That's the nice thing about vlogging your life, is you do get to kind of relive the memories, and it's so fun. Anyway, I was watching the vlog while I was just doing a quick little makeup, and I actually put on by Fro Milk Chocolate little lip liner. I put that all around, and then I actually tried the Vive powder, the little powder in the shade Ripple. This is what I bought when I was in London, and very unique, very interesting formula. It's not like the Bisou bombs at all. It's truly like a soft matte, powdery, interesting feeling. I have no idea how this wears, but very cool, very soft, light formula, and I thought it was very cute, and I wanted to try it because I realized, like, I was going through the last few vlogs, and sometimes I like make notes of things that I need to remind myself to like remind you guys of and talk about, and this was one of them. I was like, oh my god, I bought this and I forgot to show you guys, so I just wanted to put that on. And even though I've got no grand plans tonight, I thought I would just rectify the situation and fabulousify myself because wow, I was looking worse for wear all day. That was quite an adventure. Christmas shopping last minute is not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. And now I have a long evening ahead of me of wrapping, and it might be crazy, but I think I need another coffee. I am so sleepy. It took all of me to like crawl out of the bath to come back, but I did come downstairs, and my Fabrique order finally came in. Speaking of Victoria, because she had posted, I think it was like in the first couple of days of December, she had posted a vlog where she showed her Fabrique order, and I had never heard of the brand. She was talking about how it's like a collective of a bunch of smaller designers making really unique, beautiful pieces, and she had showed a pair of brown wool pants that she bought, and I was like locked in because I've been trying to find a few different wool pieces in my life, one of them being like a proper plaid, beautiful wool skirt. That's something that I really want in my life. And then brown wool pants. And these are kind of, they actually ended up not being as brown as I thought they'd be because I didn't get the same pair that she talked about. They're kind of more of like a cooler toned taupey brown, which is very cool. But anyway, from her video, I immediately clicked buy, influenced immediately by Victoria and that haul that she posted. And so I placed an order on Fabrique, and it took over 3 weeks to get here, which is fine, but the shipping was good and there were no duties to Canada, which is so rare. The pieces themselves are a little bit spendy, okay? But we got a wool jacket and we got these beautiful wool pants. Will I be able to show you the full effect? Look at the flow. Look at the nice little front pleats. So pretty. They have like a half elastic waist, so they're super cozy. And I'm like, hello. Yes, these are going to be perfect. I wouldn't probably wear all of these together, but I just came downstairs and the box was here and I wanted to put it on. How gorgeous is this jacket? Oh, I love it so much. Also wool. It looks like a brick path, you know, the bricks that looks like this. It's so pretty, exquisite. A very, very exquisite material. And I like that it's a little bit more cropped. It's got the zipper and the buttons, big pockets, just a really cool little bomber jacket. Love so much. And I like that it's like thick and warm enough that I could totally layer this over like a thicker turtleneck in the winter and still wear it. And you know, I wanted to add, I know, oh my God, I know we were just talking about the closet clear out and rebranding and wearing the things that we had. I would also like to note that I placed this order weeks ago, okay, before I filmed either of those videos. All right, so technically they should have already been there. But every once in a while, I also want to support my pals and the work that they're doing. And Vic had done this beautiful ad and I was absolutely influenced. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna use your code, sweet darling, and order these beautiful pieces. So these are 2 new in pieces from Fabrique. So cute. In other delightful watching news, the final 2 episodes of the Taylor Swift docuseries has come out and I really want to watch it. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to embark on a little time-lapse journey as we do some wrapping, okay? And I'm going to pop the Taylor Swift docuseries on and I'll pop in and say hello as we go. But just know, actually Meryl's really cute in her bed right now, but I'm going to sit by the tree. Dan is editing today's video and we're going to upload it. And I'm just gonna sit and be nice and cozy with the meow, and we're gonna do our wrapping and watch some Taylor Swift. And did I show you the wrapping paper that I bought? I bought this little green Christmas tree wrapping paper. And then we've got this gorgeous little kind of speckled various holiday evergreen Christmassy
foliage.
Very cute. I love this style. I always love to do like a cardboardy kind of natural paper, and then I always do twine. That's kind of my go-to wrapping paper every single year. I don't go crazy with it, but I have to say I have been very inspired by a lot of wrappings that I've been seeing on the gram and on Pinterest and whatnot, but I usually keep it pretty simple. If you wait until the last minute, which I don't suggest because it causes stress like you witnessed today, the wrapping paper is always on sale, which is fun. Also, IKEA has fabulous wrapping paper, and that's where I bought it many years prior. But also at Indigo with this paper, they had matching boxes, which is great. I have never really done a lot of boxes in the past, but just because we did get quite a few like clothing gifts, I figured that would be nice because I hate wrapping a sweater. It's the worst, trying to make it look nice and like trying to stick tape onto that. I always stab my nails in. It's annoying. Anyway, so I decided to get some Christmas boxes this year. And I have to say, we got a lot of like Lululemon gifts. It's one of our favorite things to gift, honestly, especially when you don't know what somebody wants. Just get them a really nice sweater or sweatsuit, something cozy, something that they can wear immediately. And like the gift of Lululemon for us is always such a treat, such a treat. We got some cute baby goods, got some beauty goods. We've got lots to wrap, my friends, so wish me luck. Guys, sushi's here. Dinner's here. Dan ordered sushi. Plus, while I was wrapping. Oh, it's just needed to be, you know, a little pre-Christmas sushi sush. Yes, please. Do you think we got... It says salmon oshi and sockeye salmon. Did they get it wrong again?
I ordered sockeye salmon sashimi.
Oh, you did? Okay, I thought they got our order wrong. I was like, the 2 times we're vlogging if they got the order. We'll see. Let's see. Let's check right now. Tonight's order, miso soup, because we need something warm. Dan got sockeye salmon. Cali Dynamite combo. They did it again! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we got 2 fun rolls, and then I've been trying to show you guys my favorite thing that I ordered from this place. They do seared salmon sashimi. It's like really thinly sliced, seared on the edges, and then they put ponzu sauce on top, and they keep sending the oshi roll. Why? What? It's literally... Guys! They need to fix their buttons because it's crazy. But the funny thing is that it's only happened when I've been vlogging. I'm just gonna record the next time we order it so I can insert it in a later vlog. But anyway, here's dinner. Looks delicious. I just have to say that those boxes are such a slay. This just took away like most of my usual wrapping time. I'm positively thrilled, and I finished all of this wrapping in one of the 2 episodes of the docu-series, and it was the one where she's talking about her grandma and the song Marjorie, and I had a little gulp moment, like, oh, I was not expecting that, but it's so good, and it makes me sad that it's over, because the Eras tour was so great, and it's just been so much pop culture fun witnessing it all. But it's also crazy because the episodes have been heavily in like Toronto and Vancouver, and the last shows were in Vancouver, and so it's just very cool seeing this. And I mean, it's not the most Christmassy thing I could be watching at the moment, but they came out, the timing was too perfect to ignore. Oh, I have to show you guys. I think that I can show you guys this. My little sisters certainly don't watch my videos. I'm not cool for them, you know? But I have to show you what I got. I got it for both my little sisters, Mila and Anya, because they are cat obsessed. We are all cat people in this family. And one of you, someone sent me this on Instagram. It was some lady on Etsy making these cat sweaters, and funnily enough, I haven't ordered myself one for Meryl because the bigger sizes were all sold out. Like they literally had, I don't even remember what I ordered, if it was 2 extra smalls or 2 smalls, but my little sisters are just like tiny little creatures. So they had them in stock. I ordered these back in like October, and they're the little cat sweaters. And they're handmade apparently by this gal on Etsy, and I ordered them, and I have to say they were spendy. These are like fancy little contraptions, but little hoodies that you can put your cat in. How brilliant. I mean, Meryl absolutely needs one of these, but I got one each for Amila and Anya, and I thought that was so funny. And I can't wait for them to open it up, and hopefully I'll get a good photo or video of them putting the cats in, and it would just be hilarious. I know immediately that Amila's cat Tamara is gonna love that so much. She's such a cuddly, sweet kitty. So very excited to give them that, but I'm using like our actual packing boxes for this because they're very big. Plop that in there. I have to say that I do really enjoy Christmas wrapping, and I think it's so pretty, and it does make for a magical little moment. And my mom was always like, oh, the Christmas magic. And it was something that she really did make so magical for us as kids, but I can't help but think about the waste. And I think, Dan, I don't remember if we actually bought a sack once. We've talked about doing like a Christmas sack, but Dan and I don't really do gifts. Like, I don't know what our future like family Christmas traditions will look like. And if it will even include like gifting the same way. It's something we talk about all the time. Like if we ever do have kids, if we ever have a family, are we gonna be like a toy family, or are we gonna be like an experience family? What's Christmas gonna look like for us? I don't know. But I think we could definitely consider some little Christmas sacks and whatnot. Even though I do love wrapping paper. It's just when you see it all at the end, you're like, oh, well, that was short-lived. Moo moo. Almost done. So I'm almost done my wrapping officially, and I just realized I forgot one of the most important things that I now need to go out and grab before the stores close. So every year as part of our Christmas shopping, we always try to leave a little something for our delivery drivers. And we actually have two guys who have been delivering to our house since we moved in. It's been 4.5 years with our guys, Carter and Louie. And I absolutely forgot to pick up the gift cards earlier. So here I am running to the store now. Before it closes. And I think I'm gonna make them a little bundle of just like some cute things. Dan was looking it up earlier, being like, what should we put in it? Maybe like some hand sanitizer and some like gloves and stuff. But they're so sweet, and obviously like with what we do and the amount of PR and packages that we get, like we see them more than most of our family and friends. So silly me, we were out all day. I should have just grabbed it while we were out, but here I am. So in the little baggies here, I pre-packed them when I was at Shoppers because I didn't want to... Did you know it's a thing in BC where you have to pay for bags? You have to pay for bags, there's a minimum, but a lot of places are charging $2 for a bag, and I just refuse. So in the little bags, we've got Ferrero Rocher for a little sweet treat, okay? I put some honey roasted almonds because I feel like that's a nice snack to have while you're driving for some reason. Jerky. Blistex, because it's getting cold out there. Got the moisture. All right. Then a Tim Hortons gift card. And I'm going to write a little note and put the card into the card. And then that'll be nice. So I'm so happy that I remembered to do that tonight because I do have 2 deliveries tomorrow. And I hope that I will be seeing them and we can give them their little goodie bags for Christmas. Good morning, everyone. Merry Christmas Eve to you. Yes, we are going to be uploading this same day. This morning, I did a little workout on the garage. Honestly, I'm just like very, very sleepy this morning. I really didn't want to, I just needed to get it out of the way because I actually had a call. Calls on Christmas Eve seem very wrong, but like a lot of people are still working on Christmas Eve, so that's so okay. Also, not everybody celebrates this holiday. So yeah, so I did my workout, had a call, and now I'm just going to, it's gonna be a nightmare, but I'm gonna run to the grocery store because I wanna do a little bit of baking and preparation today before Christmas tomorrow. And I was kind of thinking of doing a couple of little cutie desserts. I was looking up a Christmas crack dessert, but like healthier versions, because whatever, it's fine. I found a recipe for caramel made with dates, which looks so good, and I've never tried making that. So I was thinking of doing like little pecan date caramel turtles, which would be yummy. Trying to make some Christmas crack. Like, that name is so funny. And then I don't know if I want to like go crazy and make even more than that, but I found some cute little gluten-free peanut butter blossoms. My sister is celiac, so I try to, you know, we all try to make everything gluten-free if we're able to. So I was thinking of making some cookies. I also want to make my bone broth. I have my little chicken carcass from the other day. So I need to go get the soup bones. I'm gonna write that down, sorry. Soup bones I need. And I was just going through the recipes and seeing if I needed to pick anything up. I think I have most things, honestly. I don't need too much. I have most things, but I'm excited. Let's have a little Christmas Eve baking moment together. Wow. Guys, what I thought was gonna be an innocent venture across the street was an hour-and-a-half journey to try and find these friggin' soup bones, but blessed be, we got the last bag. Oh my. Yeah, do you smell those? It's impossible. They're frozen, Meryl. But I'm thrilled. These are actually like extra big too. It seems so wrong to be holding these, doesn't it? What a thrill. We can make our bone broth, so I'm gonna toss that in immediately. I got gluten-free pretzel twists. I'm gonna use those as the base of my Christmas crack instead of graham crackers. And then pecans. Got some sweet potato and some carrots because this little mixture has been so delicious. I showed that in my meal prep video. Got some lemons simply because for the first time they weren't $1 million. And I was like, yeah. Garlic for our broth as well. And then dark chocolate. I think we're just gonna quickly eat some lunch because it's been 12,000 years, but once we've eaten, we'll resume our little bakery after. Now I'm gonna attempt to make date caramel. Thank you, Meryl. Yes, we needed that cue. I was attempting to soak some dates earlier, and I feel like it might not actually be necessary. And I think I'm actually gonna need a lot more of this date caramel than I was originally thinking. So I just pulled up this little recipe from Eating Bird Food. Now, am I gonna measure this properly? Probably not, but I am just gonna use a few more dates. So just grabbing the pits and having a snack as I go. I should probably try this with a smaller batch before I use up all my dates. Dan had just pulled up a picture of how dates grow. I had no idea. Also, like, truly a gift to mankind. Sweet, sweet dates. Yes, they're so good. I'm gonna put almond milk, a little bit of vanilla extract, which this is actually a vanilla paste. This randomly came in a PR package once. It says alcohol free, Dr. Vanilla Artisanal. It's so good. The flavor is insane. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of salt. A little bit or a lot of it because I love salty things. And I truly feel like salt always brings out the flavor so very much. Let's see how that goes. A little bit more milk. Like, it's so sweet. It's not really runny though. I think I need it to be a little bit runnier. Well, it's not dribbly by any means, but it tastes good. I'm gonna pause that for a second. What I've done is laid out my pecans on the tray in kind of their formation, and I'm going to attempt to make little date caramel, what's it called? Turtles. I bought some dark chocolate, and I'm just going to melt this. 20-second intervals in the microwave, stir 20 seconds. Stir 20 seconds, says this recipe. Cool, that did nothing. Perfect. Wow! Okay. That worked. Awesome. All right, we've got our melted chocolate. Perfect. Now I'm going to attempt to scoop this little caramel goop onto our pecans and just try and keep them, like mold it into the shape. We'll see if that works. Oh my god, honestly, okay. I'm going to do this. This is going to take me 12,000 years. I'm gonna do the same thing with the Christmas crack recipe. It's the same requirements. It's the date caramel, the chocolate drizzled on top, but then we're just adding some dried cranberries and also some chopped almonds. So I'm gonna do that and see how that goes as well.
I think it's perfect. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to fit this in the freezer too and see if it hardens.
I need to tell you what has transpired. First of all, I've just learned that the date caramel doesn't freeze. It doesn't freeze, it stays mushy. It stays mushy and it doesn't harden. Okay? Devastating, which means that the entirety of my little pecan clusters here are just mushy messes. And that also means that this entire bin of my little Christmas crack is not in fact Christmas crack, it's Christmas swamp. Swamp! That's what I get for trying to make a healthy caramel swap. Anyway, so I decided, okay, maybe because it's still so mushy, I'll be able to like scrape this layer of the chocolate off because that's all the chocolate I bought. The grocery stores are now closed. See you later. I'm sure maybe I could go to the gas station. That's actually something we could do. So I was like, let me try and make real caramel. Well, I've never made real caramel before, and what just happened, I got curdled little niblets and splattered butter all over my sweatsuit. All over, which I now need to derobe and attempt to dish soap the living shit out of this, and I have no desserts. I've officially tried everything now. I scraped all of the pretzels off of the bark. Okay, as you can see, the unfrozen, still goopy date juice. I took the chocolate, scraped everything off, tried to melt it again so that I may pour it onto this tragic attempt of whatever leftover caramel was left over from the burnt niblets, and I burnt the chocolate too. So just know that this was a big fat waste of time, money, resources, and my energy, but I hope that it has provided some entertainment for you on this beautiful Christmas Eve. My little sister Mila shall be getting absolutely zero baked goods from me, and I'm retiring forever. Goodbye. I needed to put a face mask on to cool myself down from that tragedy. My Christmas baking tragedy. I literally just sent all the pictures to Amila and detailed my baking moment to her because, oh my heavens, what an LOL. I really, you know, I was so excited. I was so excited. I thought I was gonna deliver the most delicious little Christmas crack ever. I also just poured like an entire bottle of dish soap onto my yellow suit in hopes of getting that butter off. Oh my word, it's so funny. It's so classic. Anyway, my friends, this is our little double whammy, our little 2-day Christmas bonanza extravaganza for you to enjoy as we wrap up this year's LANMAS. 2025 has officially been wrapped up with a bow and absolutely no Christmas desserts. All we're getting is bone broth. So you know what? That's actually very fitting. It's so fitting that my dessert didn't work, but my bone broth is sitting there boiling away. And that's gonna usher us into our health and wellness and vitality in 2026. What a thrill. Why did I decide to talk to you with this mask on? Oh my gosh, I can't move my mouth. Anyway, thanks for coming along with us. Merry Chrysler, Merry Christmas to all of those who celebrate. And I hope that if you do indeed have a few days off, that you get to enjoy some rest before we enter the new year. I know we're so looking forward to it. We have, you know, a fabulous list of all the things that we want to do going into the new year, and we're getting really excited. I know we just finished this last month of videos, but we're always thinking about kind of the next step and very much looking forward to it. So thank you so much for truly my favorite LANMAS ever. You guys have been so wonderful this entire month. It has been an absolute joy coming to the videos every day and reading the comments. I feel like we've just gotten a little bit deeper. We've been having some really nice chats, and I hope that this energy kind of continues on for us, and it's just been feeling like the best, most wonderful, positive space. So I know I'm saying this seriously to you, as you should be physically taking me very unseriously right now, so I apologize for this deliverance, but truly it's been so fun, and I just feel like it's been good vibes all around, and I have you to thank for that. So Meryl would also like to thank you. As I was saying, with that, I would also like to say that today obviously includes the 5th and final LANMAS giveaway, which is a bundle of all of my favorite things. We'll insert the lovely little clip. I'm so glad I took that clip this year so I don't have to, you know, talk through it every time. Good blessings to that. But I'll also link all the products below, everything that's included in the giveaways, and you can enter to win via a link in the description box down below. And good luck to everyone who enters, and I hope that the bundle of goodies will bring you as much joy as they bring me every day when I'm getting ready and helping us feel more fabulous and our best, most confident selves going into the new year. So thank you so much for a wonderful year, everybody. I have had the best year ever yet here in our sweet little corner on the internet. Love my YouTube fam forever, and I feel very grateful to be going into another year with you. It's going into my 13th year of YouTube, which is so crazy. 2026 marks 13 years of my YouTube channel. I don't remember how many years I've done LANMAS, to be honest. Not that many. There's not been 13 years of it, but certainly many, and I hope many more to come in the future. And yeah, wow, thank you for allowing me to be here all of these years. Thank you for being here with me, and I'm so excited for what's to come in 2026. If you have any, obviously, like I ask this every time, but obviously if you have any feedback, if you have any video requests, if you have any content requests, anything that you want to see from me in the new year, please leave them in the comments down below. I love to do my little kind of new year refresh, new year planning, and reading all of your guys' feedback, and it's always so helpful. And also just thank you for all the love. I love you all so much. I could go on and on and on, but I simply must go prepare for our lovely little fam Christmas day tomorrow, and obviously get this video up, so. Merry Christmas Eve. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all in 2026. Bye! Happy Christmas.